Welcome back to another episode of Hello Ladies, where feminism meets pro wrestling. We are your hostesses with the mostesses. I am Sabrina,
And I'm MJ.
and we're it's going to be double or nothing here today.
We're doubling down. It's not all out. It's not all in, but we're going double or nothing.
That's right. That's right. Hopefully without getting a shitty tattoo on the back of our legs.
Hey, do you remember when I went to Double or Nothing last year that I was gonna literally get a tattoo that said "Bet on yourself," and then MJF fucking pulled down his boot or whatever the fuck it was, and I was like, that was so weird. I feel like I couldn't get it because that with MJF being like my favorite wrestler in this modern era, that would make me look like a fangirl even if it was not. I don't
Yeah.
know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I really want to know what tattoo artist signed off on doing a circle on that part of his leg because, like, it's impossible. Like, it looks like the chips are melting in some of the parts, but yeah,
Okay, I know they did like the whole bit where he was like getting it removed in the tattoo shop kind of a thing. Did he actually get it removed?
I don't know. Like, the only one that's going to be able to answer that for us, other than MJF, is his girlfriend or fiance. So,
Yeah, yeah. We'll find out someday. I feel like he'll find a way to bring this up.
yeah, maybe when he's going in the Hall of Fame somewhere, he'll bring it up, but otherwise.
MJF makes everything part of his gimmick. This I feel like this is gonna resurface.
He's gonna be like kayfabe till I die. No, if he
Yes.
still has it, he's not gonna show it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he actually removed it, we'll see it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
My God, can you imagine?
Oh
It's
man.
just like, when people take and they just like black out things. It's just like a black rectangle now on the back of his leg.
No, I can't imagine that.
Terrible.
Oh, good. All right. But anyway, we're talking double or nothing today. So if everyone can give this a like, share it to somebody who loves AEW or wrestling in general. Double or Nothing is always consistently my favorite AEW pay-per-view of the year. I'm biased because I've gone to like the last three of them and I'm going this year. So maybe I'm biased, but also shout out to Dawn because I she's always my Double or Nothing ride or die homie and she will not be there this year.
Mhm.
But yeah, those always the best times when she's there. But leave a comment below with your favorite Double or Nothing memory or match or moment. Or if this is your first one watching, let us know what match you're most excited for this year.
Yes, 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 yes. And we are recording on a Tuesday, so I'm sure tomorrow more matches will be announced because it is Tony Khan, and right now there are only six announced, and that's really light for an AEW show. So,
Insanely light. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Are we ready to jump on in?
Let's double down on Double or Nothing.
So we have Hangman Adam Page versus Will Ospreay in the final for the men's Owen Hart's Foundation Cup tournament. Who you got and why?
I feel like it's going to be Will. I feel like he's playing up that ultimate babyface thing and has been for a long time. And now it feels like they're starting to try to transition Hangman kind of more back to a face. But I feel like it's obvious that they're trying to do it to make it less obvious that it's not going to be him against Mo. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. It. I think that it's part of Hangman's arc at the same time. I secretly hope that him and like Swerve are going to team up and become tag team partners to take out the Hurt Syndicate. But I know I'm totally dream booking that. But I think it'd be so cool. But yeah, I think it's going to be Will. What do you think, lady?
Yeah, I think with the year Will's been having, it's gonna be Will Ospreay. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be a great match, but yeah, I see it being Will.
Yeah.
Did you see that crazy photo from, was it Dynamite or was it Collision where I think it's Takeshita kicking Hangman's face into Will Ospreay, like, and it's just like it looks photoshopped.
Yes. And did you see MJF put it in his stories too and was just like losers or he put something like it was pretty great.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Hmm.
Then we have Jamie Hayter versus Mercedes Moné in the women's final for the Owen Hart Foundation Cup tournament.
I think they've been really hyping up how much Mercedes loved Owen lately, you know? So I think I have to go with Mercedes for that.
Um, I'm gonna go with Jamie Hayter for this one. Because
Okay.
again, the winner will be facing most likely Tony Storm at All In.
Hmm.
And do we think, I mean, if they're I don't know. No one wants to see Mercedes versus Tony. No one. And no one wants to even think about her collecting yet another belt. It seems like it's time for her to start losing those belts. And Jamie Hayter's been having like a rise. So,
Mercedes did just lose the New Japan
mhm.
strong women's strong belt though. So I feel like it's gonna be like a I got room for one more now kind of energy. I don't know. I think I'm in the minority of people who would like to see Mercedes and Tony just because I feel like the promos could be cool. But I love Jamie Hayter till I die, and that would be fun to see those two and like the build. I'm just really disappointed with. Did you watch? It was like a catch up kind of a thing that it was like Jeff Jarrett, Renee Paquette, and RJ City. It's like a 20-minute thing on YouTube, and it was pretty good. But like at one point, they talk about like Jamie Hayter had this amazing return to AEW at All In, and I was just like, they got like the last few minutes of the pre-show. It felt like it was just kind of like I was really upset about it. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't like the way that they did it.
Yeah,
They had the
everyone
her
was. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and her booking has been just been kind of weird, like inconsistent and weird and frustrating.
Everyone was really excited to see Jamie back, but yeah. Where's All In gonna be this year?
All In is in Texas this year in Arlington.
Okay. And then doing is they've moved All Out then, right?
That's gonna be in Toronto now.
Yeah. No, I meant like they moved the date, like they're not back to back. There's a little more time in between them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Um, yeah. Then we have the Hurt Syndicate with well, obviously it's MVP, versus the Sons of Texas being Dusty Rhodes and your favorite, Sammy Guevara.
You said Dusty Rhodes.
Sorry, Dustin.
I know. I was so mad when I saw this match was announced. I mean, I'm happy for Dustin, but man, you already know. It's there's no way. It's good. They're gonna retain the belts. There's no way.
One would think. I mean, it is going to be in Texas, but I don't. This can't be a long-term thing, right? I mean, unless some like fuckery goes on and like someone gets involved and costs the Hurt Syndicate the belts, like I don't see it.
I don't know. I'm wondering, are they trying to like reincorporate Sammy back to like the main roster in this way? Because um,
So,
if MJF interferes at all and does anything to Sammy, I could see it leading to a feud with them potentially. I don't know.
yeah, it could. Yeah. They're definitely like trying to incorporate Sammy back in.
Yeah,
Yeah, which I know you're super excited about.
can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait. Oh,
Then we have our timeless Tony Storm versus Mina in that's simply for the Women's World Championship.
I know. I love Mina so much, but it's gonna be Tony.
Yeah, absolutely. I think like one again, she is the biggest star in AEW right now. Like, period.
Yeah,
I especially like looking at this card because Moxley hasn't been announced for shit yet, but this that should be the headliner. It's not going to be, but it should.
it really should.
Yeah. Um, then we have FTR versus Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness.
I'm so excited about this. I can't believe I get to see Nigel wrestle in person. I'm so
Hmm.
excited.
Maybe he'll do some magic as well.
I'll never forget the fact that he remembered my name. And he was like inviting me to his magic show. And he was like, okay, hope to see you there, MJ. And I was like, oh. And I was like, I love you.
He's just he's so just, oh, just so cute and like vicious, but you know.
Like a Pomeranian.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like that dog that yeah. Pomeranian didn't come to mind, but yeah, like just like he's just so cute, and it's like ah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, he's great.
Although I'm a little concerned about the Pomeranians you've met, if the Pomeranian's the first one that came to your mind.
I love Pomeranian.
I grew up having two.
Did you?
Yeah, they were toy Pomeranians, very floofy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love a good floof.
yeah, Shiloh and Anya. Shiloh was so they're both sweet, but Shiloh was especially sweet. Like he just loved the world.
Oh, that's cool.
My favorite was because we get a lot of snow here, and he was a white fluffy Pomeranian, and I think maybe 10 pounds because again he was a
Hmm.
toy Pomeranian,
Yeah.
and he would just jump in the snow. Like he would love to like run out and just jump in the snow, but then
Hmm.
like didn't matter if you cleared a path for him or not, he wanted to be in it. So you would just see what looked like a little snowball throwing itself.
He's just dive bombing himself into the.
Yeah, like
That's cute.
wow. But yeah, who do you have winning this match?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the. Are we still in the tag match?
Yep.
Hurt Syndicate? Yeah.
Oh no, not the Hurt Syndicate. That was earlier. This was FTR versus Daniel Garcia and Nigel McGuinness.
Oh, got it, got it. Oh my God. Uh, I'll go Daniel Garcia and Nigel.
That's where I'm going to, but that's just because I hate FTR consistently.
I feel like with them playing up the heel thing, I'm like, I think it's gonna be Daniel Garcia and Nigel.
I think it'll be a nice like, especially Nigel McGuinness with Nigel McGuinness winning, like a nice like moment for everyone.
Are they gonna do like a casino like battle royal match or anything? Has that been announced at all yet? That seems. I feel like AEW really hasn't been like a lot of gimmicky matches lately, and I feel like maybe I'm not supposed to say this. Maybe it's unpopular, but I kind of miss them.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you should say that they don't have any gimmicky matches because the last one on the card is Mark Briscoe versus Ricochet in a stretcher match, which would be a gimmick match.
Okay, yes. As I said it, I was even thinking I should have specified, but like,
Mhm.
I'm not counting that. That's just fucking ridiculous. I'm like, I want like a battle royal, or I want like almost like a mystery type of like Royal Rumble thing, like where somebody's coming out, like the casino kind of gauntlet match when somebody's like a mystery opponent thing. Or I want
Yeah.
something like that, something like exciting with intrigue. Like fucking okay, a stretcher match, great. Like a Texas death match, tornado, tango match. I don't need it.
The last time that they did the casino match, like, wasn't that not even at All In? Wasn't it? Or not all, sorry, wasn't it not at Double or Nothing? It was like on a random, like, Dynamite or something that they
Maybe.
had. Like,
That sounds about right.
yeah, that's what I'm remembering, but I could be wrong.
Or like did they do it at like a pay Oh, they did it like a grand slam or something, maybe?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why they're moving away from that. Maybe because like people are saying like, oh, you can't take anything AEW does seriously, but like WWE does those kinds of like fun things all the time, like something like a Money in the Bank. I don't know.
I mean, not only that, but like, if we're comparing AEW and WWE, WWE has Logan Paul on their roster. So, you know, AEW is doing just fine.
AEW is doing just fine.
Yeah.
How what's Orange? I see. I feel like I'm like
He's
two
still
weeks behind on
injured.
Di Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that I think that injury is supposed to keep him out for like 6 months. So,
Oh shit, I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah. Um,
Poor guy.
yeah. Well, I think also he is older now, so healing takes a little bit longer.
Hmm.
I just gotta look at the
Facts.
time machine. So who do you have in Mark Briscoe versus Ricochet? Who's getting hauled out on that stretcher?
I think Briscoe. Well, who are you going with for this one? I have a couple thoughts.
So I could see it going either way. So that
Hmm.
means I'm gonna go with Mark Briscoe just because I'm going with the person I want to win.
I know. I feel like
He seems
Ricochet's.
like he should be from Texas, but he's not.
He is not. Is he from? Is he West Virginia? I can't remember.
Delaware, I think.
I've never been to Delaware.
It's it is a beautiful small state. It's teeny tiny. The beaches are gorgeous. People are nice. The end.
Is it crazy pricey?
Maybe?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to I mean, I lived in Connecticut, so it's hard for me to judge, you know. Like I'm right by New
Yes.
Jersey, which is one of the most expensive states. Same thing with Massachusetts. So
Hmm.
compared to those, no, it's not.
Got it. I think I'm going Briscoe as well, just because I can't, like, I keep trying to envision the match and I can't see, like, I just think of how comical it would be seeing Ricochet carried out on a stretcher, honestly. That's kind of like what I keep thinking in my head. So I'm going to
Hmm.
go with Briscoe as well.
And my last question for you that I have planned, who knows? Maybe something else will come because that's all we have on the card thus far.
Yeah.
Um, Even though we don't have mocks on there yet and we have no gimmicky match other than the stretcher.
Hmm.
Um, no MJF either. Like there's a lot of big names missing off of this.
There
Um,
are.
but they have announced two women's matches, so like I'm not going to complain too much.
Yeah.
Six, like good. Could we get a third maybe with Harley Cameron? That would be nice. Maybe
That would
with
be
Willow
nice.
Nightingale. That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
How about give me a reason to watch Zero Hour? Can we just
Yeah,
like stack that shit up too, please? Thank
yeah.
you.
What match are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, I mean, fucking Will and Hangman's gonna be amazing. Like I've been wanting to see that in AEW for a minute. So it's like I feel like that and also like girl, I've always wanted to see Nigel McGuinness wrestle. So I'm just like really stoked for that. But and I love Daniel Garcia too.
You just want him to hump his way through that match.
I do. I do. I hump his way to victory.
You
Oh,
know,
hump his
some
way to
people hump their way to the top. He humps his way to victory.
and some hump to completion. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna say Will and Hangman.
Same, you dirty bird. Yeah, Viscera would be the one humping himself to completion on Matt Hardy back in the day. That gif.
Back in back in the day.
Ye- Or maybe right now, who are we to stop true love?
We're not, you know.
Right.
Jeff Hardy beat Nick Nemeth in TNA. I haven't been watching TNA, but like that's crazy that that happened.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I heard it was good, but I haven't watched it. But 16 years it's been since those two had a match. It's kind
Oh,
of
wow.
crazy. Yeah, yeah. It was a total squash match. I watched the fucking original match on YouTube. It's like
Oh, the
it's
original.
bad.
Okay. I thought you
Yeah, yeah.
meant like now it was a squash match, and I was like, really?
No, oh God, no.
I was
But
just like, damn.
unrelated to Double or Nothing, I have a question for you. Did you watch Raw last night?
I saw part of Raw.
Did you see Rhea's match?
Yeah, I saw Zoe Stark get fucked up. Right? That was
I
last night?
didn't.
No,
It
that
was
was,
last night. Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't watch Rhea's match, but like, did you see all the shit on social media that is happening with Rhea? Like how people are calling her Rhea Hogan and stuff, and it's like taken off in the comments.
No, I haven't. I mean, I also saw a few weeks ago about how Rhea like was finally like stop talking about women like this. Like either they've slept their way to the top or like all of this. I think the backlash is coming for from that, quite frankly.
I think it originated with how weirdly booked everything was with ever since she got the belt back from Liv and then lost it to Io and that whole weird booking
Oh yeah.
leading up to Mania. I think it's not fair that it like people are feeling it as like a lost credibility thing, but it's just really funny how like people turn and people are mad because Kyrie came back last night and it
Hmm.
feels they're feeling like she got squashed coming back kind of a thing. So they're pissed and saying calling Rhea Hogan because if she's going to just keep winning these belts, and I'm just like, I get that Rhea doesn't need to be the champion because she's fucking Rhea Ripley, but like that she's not anywhere near fucking Hulk Hogan status for any reason, you know, especially the one that they're talking about specifically. Like, no, she's not out here fucking leg dropping people and winning titles.
Well, also like the reason that I think the reason Rhea got inserted into the WrestleMania match, which by the way, people have also been going on about how that's one of the best women's matches possibly of all time. So
Yeah.
like I think this speaks more to like the IWC and how toxic it is. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because what I mean, it was just Charlotte was Hogan. Now, Rhea is Hogan and all like I have really stepped back a lot from looking at comment sections from the IWC or like following a lot of content creators because I there's enough bullshit going on in the world. I do not need them with their shitty man takes everywhere. Um, because it's usually the men. Obviously, if you're a gentleman who happens to be listening to us, this does not apply to you. Um, but yeah. No, I think especially when it comes to Ho like that was Hogan forcing his way into things.
Yeah.
Rhea's not like shoehorning herself into anything. Like people
Mm-mm.
love seeing her. She's also wickedly talented and strong. And I'm sorry, like if you're looking at like any sort of fight, in what world is Kairi Sane beating Rhea Ripley?
Yeah. I hear that. I think it was weird booking. Like that's not how I would have booked Kyrie to come back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like I see that side of it, but it's like, okay, why are we not criticizing the booking instead of criticizing the woman?
Yeah. That's always what happens. Like if it's male superstars and people don't like what's going on, it's booking, it's Triple H.
Yeah,
If it's women and we don't like the booking, it's them. They did this.
there's
Everything.
your sound. There's your sound bite.
Yeah. But yeah, it's Papa Trips and whoever else is Road Dog and whatever other member of DX is back there.
And whatever other member of DX.
Mm.
Whoever else is sucketing.
Yeah. Suck it. I just
uh,
imagine someone complaining about their booking and then all of a sudden like X-Pac runs out and jumps up on the desk and is like, suck it, and then runs back
and
into his closet or something, like his cave.
then there's like the pyro in the back behind him all of a sudden with the green X
Yeah.
shooting up.
But since it's indoors and they don't want to set anything on fire because of like fire codes, they're concerned about that now. They're just like tubes with lights going up.
Yeah,
Like
I was gonna say,
like
I was
the
gonna say like
the
strobe lights almost like doo doo.
yeah. Or the influencer lights that have just made an X in the background.
Totally influencer life.
Triple H is
Oh.
just like, I'm hardcore still, yes.
Hmm. Logan, I need your help setting up something.
Right. Do you have a promo code by any chance?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm about to check out. It said I might be able to save 10%.
Hmm. Do you have mm, Paul sucks ass 25? Great.
Success. Oh, good.
I hate that man so much.
I know.
Talking though about celebrities in wrestling, let's so Bad Bunny apparently came out with a there is some sort of Calvin Klein ad. I haven't been able to find the thing that everyone's been going nuts over, but I saw a re
Going nuts over.
because I I saw a reaction. They were like, "Oh my God, that's just too much. There's too much Bad Bunny." And I'm just like, "What is this? I haven't been able to find it."
I'm so mad that I didn't bring my laptop in here. I want to look it up so you can get my live reaction of what the fuck ever this is.
Yeah, it's just a Calvin Klein ad.
Oh my God. Did you see, was he just on SNL? Did you see some of the clips? That was
He's
fucking killing me.
um I know he was on for like the 50th anniversary or whatever it was, or 500th episode, something.
Hmm.
He was on for some big episode like that. I think he's been on SNL a few times.
He's so good. He's fucking, I feel like he's one of those people that can do anything.
Yeah, yeah. And he seems like such a good human too, on top of it all.
He
Um,
does.
and he's beautiful. Like, give that man whatever he wants. Whatever he
I
wants.
do. I do have a soft spot in my heart for Benito. I
Hmm.
love him.
Yeah. Um, what was it? I was my one coworker is actually going to his for she just she went back to school and she got her bachelor's and to celebrate getting it she got tickets for his one show in Puerto Rico and which that's where her family is so she's very excited.
That is fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
I was
cool.
like,
I'm happy for her.
yeah. I was like, if you happen to see this man showing her a picture of Damian Priest, I just need you to kidnap him and mail him back to me.
Man, Damian Priest is having a hell of a week too.
Yeah, he got his sign on his street sign,
Hmm.
street name, whatever. Um
His
Beautiful
street
man.
name.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Well, it is the street's named after him.
No, I know, I know. It reminded me of
Oh,
like
his
a street name for a drug or something.
oh.
Like Damian Priest is his street name or something, you know?
I think
They
technically
call it
Damian
X
Priest is.
Blades.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I laughed because I was like, I guess Damian Priest is his street name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful man. Yeah. I was watching that. Yeah. And from what I was seeing, some sort of sports team won that he loves. I don't know. Him and Bad Bunny were just together at some sports thing in New York.
Oh, he must be a Knicks
Baseball?
fan. Basketball.
No,
Well,
it was baseball that they were at because it was the Subway Series.
the Subway Series, yeah, then it was the uh I think he's a Yankees fan. Boo.
I don't know. I don't care.
I know you don't.
I do not care. That is my favorite thing about online dating when people are like, "So are you into sports?" I'm like, "Not unless you count pro wrestling." And they're like, "Do you mean what do you mean?" That's what I always get. What do you mean by pro wrestling? I'm like WWE, AEW, TNA. And I just like list all of these promotions.
I always think it's funny when people say like pro wrestling, like WWF, and I was like, I don't know what that is. The World Wildlife Foundation.
It's like, no, but I do support them as well.
Yeah, right.
I
I used to have
do.
my debit card used to be the World Wildlife Foundation. Oh God.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Um,
conflicting as a wrestling fan to admit that. I don't know.
no.
It was a joke.
I will never forget just Taz's commentary when they had to change over their name, saying like apparently they thought um people would get one of our wrestlers confused with a panda bear. And that has just always stuck with me. That's like a core memory.
I love that so much.
Like just something Taz said offhand.
How many things that Taz has said live in rent free in your head as core memories?
Probably a lot of things. That's definitely up there though. That's the one.
Taz is so funny. Oh my God. Did you see him tearing up talking about Sabu on
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah. He was it? So RJ City was just on Soraya's new podcast.
I, did you listen to the full episode?
I watched it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And they were talking about Taz and, you know, their
yeah,
love for him. Everyone has to love Taz. It's a rule. If not, Hook will show up and just beat the shit out of you.
probably. That tracks. He'll just put you in a Northern Lights suplex.
Yeah. While Taz goes, hey, that's my boy.
Yeah, probably.
And then says, I
Oh,
can't eat these
Hook.
chips. I have high cholesterol. They're too salty.
I love Hook.
Um, yeah, do you have anything else?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. Well, we
Short and
shall,
sweet.
yep, we shall do our sign off then. MJ, would you like to lead us in our prayer?
In the name of our Lord and Savior,
Willow Nightingale,
babe with power,
Power of Voodoo, Hoodoo, you do.
nothing matters. Smile anyway.